Okay.
There's no red light on that one.
It's recording.
I like the red lights.
Do you want to see that it's recording?
No, I want a red light. Okay, let's begin.
Start with a record rise in coronavirus cases across the state.
This actually marks the third day in a row that the state has set a new single-day record for the number of new coronavirus cases.
This whole thing just sucks.
Yesterday, we decided to finally see my mom and her husband again after 2 months. In the afternoon, my brother had a fever, so I brought him here, and sure enough, he's positive.
Me being positive for COVID was not even a thought 48 hours ago. And the fact that now I am is like, God, I'm not again. Like,
I didn't feel right when I woke up this morning, so I just got swabbed, and so I should know soon. And who knows what it'll mean for me to have if I have to get out of work. It's such a busy time right now, too. The COVID cases have spiked from 8 a week ago to 18.
I'm doing video of how hard everybody's working over here.
Yeah, look at me. I'm like, I'm threatening.
First time I sat down.
You're actually working.
Yeah, thank you very
First time
much.
I sat
You
down.
noticed that.
First time.
A spike in coronavirus cases has many wondering whether Florida's economy will be shut down again.
People are not taking social distancing rules like they should.
Meanwhile, there are some studies that are suggesting that Florida could be the next epicenter for COVID-19.
I mean, we just got sort of back to normal. Now we're likely going to have to go backwards.
it's so crazy. It's just so crazy.
It's a shame that we're back almost to square one.
I know I haven't come to terms with the fact that I'm not going to see them for 2 weeks. This is basically day one.
So I'm negative. I'm completely asymptomatic. And, you know, I watched my brother go from normal to small fever to now he's having body ache. So I'm sure if the virus is in me or coming, it'll present in a very similar way.
84. DNR. Really needs to be hospice.
My wife, who thinks she may have it, kind of just has a sore throat and maybe a little bit of a stuffy head, but she's not very ill.
2 liters. Very comfortable.
I'm very concerned about what going home is going to be like. Watching everybody, looking at the kids, checking everybody's temperatures all the time, banging on my brother's door, making sure he's not one of these cases that just collapses on the ground. It's very, very scary. You know, I've been placing multiple phone calls and texts to him and my wife every day just to make sure, because I've seen them deteriorate here at work.
Yes, she is very sick. She is do not resuscitate, so we cannot intubate her. She is probably not going to survive.
And it's a real negative thought for me to wonder if they're deteriorating at home the way they're deteriorating here.
Now that is something that was just launched from the police department, and it might be the first sign that we've seen of tear gas.
Anger, frustration pouring into the streets of America. For many, the death of George Floyd only piling on to the mounting anger over the deaths of Ahmaud Arbery and Breonna Taylor.
I can't breathe!
Gathering in the midst of a pandemic, protesters say they are now forced to fight a different virus, racism.
If you had any idea that preachers, white and black, was going to line up in a pandemic when we told to stay inside and we come out and march in the streets at the risk of our health, you'd have took your knee off his neck.
No problem. Yeah, we got it. Okay. Eric Bernard Sharpley was the most gifting, caring, loving, a remarkable son. He will be deeply missed, but will be forever in our hearts, minds, and souls as we were in his.
No mother should have to make the choice between, oh, would I want my child to die from the coronavirus or police brutality? Well, I choose the virus because at least my son went quick.
And then Derek gained an example of what it is to love.
The coronavirus, police brutality have really affected African Americans disproportionately, and they're fed up. Police officers have sworn, just like doctors and nurses, they took an oath to do the right thing. It's ironic that the healthcare workers are over there putting their life on the line to save Americans, and some of these police officers think that that's not their job.
We're there for you. And Auntie Diane, we love you too. I love y'all.
It makes me deeply sad that the coronavirus and this police brutality is going on. I'm deeply saddened that both things are happening. And it shouldn't be. That's the only thing I keep saying. It shouldn't be. Fly away, oh Gloria, fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, oh how, fly away.
I can't figure out this damn computer thing. This thing's so complicated. Join with computer audio. Emmy had a fever the day that Elizabeth tested positive. So I was 100% that Emmy got it. So I couldn't have him with my mom because then I didn't want my parents to catch it. So I was like, I'm going to have to take the risk and I'm going to have to watch them, you know? I mean, I've been with them the whole time, unless I go into the room where the queen is quarantined into her castle. Yeah, I requested this vacation December of last year. So yeah, this time was already set up. Ever since then, it's been daddy daycare.
Bueno, happy Father's Day to Julio.
Thank you. Elizabeth already had it once, and she came out fine. I'm not really too worried about her having it. Emmy's been good. No fever either.
Wait, so please open your present.
Emmy, no. I've never thought that it was this hard to take care of kids. I'd rather do a 24-hour shift before I do this all over again. I make breakfast, and before I know it, they're asking me for lunch. I'm like, what? I just made breakfast. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it's mine.
We matched the shirt.
I can't tell you. I don't think I would have ever had this experience of getting to know my kids the way that I am right now. No, I'm just trying on my shoes. I do want to be at work, especially when I read an article today that COVID numbers are going up. You know, I wonder how Jackson South is doing. I wonder if they need help, you know, if they opened up the unit again. Like, all these thoughts start going back into my head. But at the end of the day, like, family always comes first. You could work 1,000 hours, but like, if you don't have a home to come back to, like, what's the point of going to work every day, you know?
The most significant increase in cases yet as Florida's COVID-19 spike continues. Now, more than 5,500 new positive tests.
Recent protests also raising concerns over possible transmission.
We're not going to be announcing any sort of rollbacks, nor will we be announcing an implementation or re-implementation of a stay-at-home order.
Juggling a health crisis with the economic crisis, a game local officials don't want to lose.
At a commissioners' meeting in Florida's Palm Beach County, anger erupted after a unanimous vote to make masks mandatory.
This is a planned demic. This is totally political, and you know it.
I think we have over 40 patients already. I went from 8 to 40 in a little over a week. It's crazy. Melinda finally got her test back today, and she has COVID. Unfortunately, the baby had a barking cough this morning, and I just repeated the test again. If I test positive, I'll go home, obviously quarantine myself. I could do some telehealth stuff where I can make all the decisions from home.
That was fun. That was fun. Thank you, sweetie.
I'd say it's 50-50 right now that I have COVID-19. If anyone would be asymptomatic, it wouldn't be me. It just shouldn't be me. This hour is really taking a long time. All right, they keep trying to give me the news, so I think it's back, but I haven't picked up. Okay. And we refresh. Positive. Yep. How am I asymptomatic? I'm not a machine. I am a machine. I am a machine. I got to take this now. I can't ignore it. Talk to you later. Yeah. All right. So the sodium is still a little low. We're still doing 3%.
Our surge in the beginning was more based on the poor testing. Patients sitting around for a week.
Are you calling someone?
Yeah. But now I'm looking at the patient.
So the numbers weren't that bad. It was just a little bit of mayhem trying to figure out what was going on and waiting. And then it got better. And there was a huge sense of, so we did do everything right.
Very good.
What do we got?
27.5. Let's try this side.
And then we started seeing the number 8 incrementally increasing.
97.7.
And then, boom.
The virus has killed more than 130,000 people nationwide.
South Florida becoming one of the country's latest coronavirus hotspots. Miami-Dade County seeing record numbers of new coronavirus cases.
First day back, this is now the new COVID ICU. They actually have COVID ICU patients all over, but good morning. We got somebody really sick over here in 11, huh?
We have one empty bed in the COVID ICU, and in the hospital, we now have over 65 COVID patients.
Hey, we gotta go intubate 15.
This is definitely a surge, but the question is, are we still surging?
ICU bed capacity in Miami-Dade County, now at nearly 92% and rising.
Florida reported more than 15,000 new cases yesterday. That shatters the one-day record for any state.
73 people a day dying from coronavirus.
Today we had 96 COVID patients. I had a sick lady. She just passed out. We got the intubation quickly, but literally her cell phone was on and her breakfast was in front of her, and that's how quickly she just became hypoxic. Oxygen levels went low. You know, hopefully she makes it. She's 49.
Florida has become the new epicenter, not only in the country, but in the world.
The increase coming even as phased reopening in the Sunshine State is ongoing.
I don't know, it seems to be getting worse by the day. I've been waking up like at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. The only thing I can think about is like work and if the patients made it, if the patients didn't make it, if we got new admissions.
This is our COVID ICU. ICU is completely full and has been for the last month. These are all the ICU beds.
I had this one patient yesterday. He was actually telling me that he was one of those that would say that this virus was just a government conspiracy. And he's like, and let me tell you, after I've had this, I thought I was going to die.
And this is now also COVID ICU.
We are probably seeing a death every other day. One was 45. She's been here for 15 days. But I go to check on her, and she'd give me a little dance. But then a few days ago, she stopped dancing, and so they intubated her, and then she developed shock, and today she passed.
The virus has killed more than 130,000 people nationwide.
New York was the leader for a long time.
What got to me about Brooklyn was the way they were dying. They had ice trucks for the bodies, and they were just dropping like flies. And I'm not ready for that, and I don't want to see that.
California and Florida have now passed New York in terms of the number of cases.
Right now, we have 3 dead bodies in the COVID ICU with nowhere to put them because the morgue is full.
It was kind of shocking. I was calling my director, seeing if there was any way that maybe we can get like a freezer truck or something in here.
And we're gonna intubate this guy.
Really?
Yeah, come look at him. He's starting 76. He's cold.
You leave the shift and you have a patient that's very sick, and you know that pretty much the next day that patient probably won't be there. And it sucks to come into work every day and think like that, but that's the situation that we're in right now.
ER positive. Another positive.
On top of it, you get families thinking that we didn't do enough. I gotta go. I got a code blue on the other side. It is painful to have to be shouted at by family members that we're not doing enough, that we're letting people die, when we're really fighting with every breath we can to keep them alive.
Florida's per capita death rate has moved from 30th in the U.S. in March to now 5th highest in the nation.
257 new fatalities, bringing the total death toll in the state to 6,843.
We're losing anyway because that is COVID, is that you are losing almost 1 out of 4 admitted patients. It wears on you. It does.
Tuesday marked the 3rd day in a row the Sunshine State recorded less than 7,500 new coronavirus infections, as the governor and local leaders say the state is moving in the right direction.
Of the people that are being tested, what is the positivity rate?
That number just under 14% in Miami-Dade, a significant improvement compared to weeks past, but still more than the state's average and more than double what's recommended by the World Health Organization.
Three tower, no more enhanced precautions.
Down to 84 patients, which means we were able to close that 3rd tower floor to COVID. So it's allowed us to breathe a little, although the hospital is still at overcapacity. So I had 2 similar patients in that. One was 58 and one was 60 that were both intubated, both with very loving, concerning wives. One is fortunately improving slightly daily. The other, unfortunately, passed. Myra, it's Dr. Pastewski. I'm so sorry, but we've been working on him for the last 2 hours, and his heart keeps stopping. We get it back, but then it comes back weaker and weaker, and we weren't able to get it back this last time. It just seems like nobody's getting off vents lately. Yeah, he's passed. So, with the 58-year-old guy, we really need this win. Oxygenating fairly well. So I'm able to lower the settings again slightly, and I'll be able to tell the family some good news.
Hi, Marcel, it's Dr. Pastewski. Okay, don't cry. Don't cry, relax. Okay. Okay, get your son, but relax. We're going to take care of him. Full compression? How long have we been at it?
One more? We started at 11. What was the first epi given? 11:10.
All right, we're resume. We're going to keep going until we get the gas. Hold. Resume.
All right, 740, 61, 42. If I come now, 37.
So this is... All right, call it 11:25.
This is more cleaner than the other side, I'll tell you that.
Turn off the vent.
We didn't get the win.
Hi, it's Dr. Pastewski.
Fly away when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. Oh, how fly away.
It's tough. Family was distraught. But then begging me to keep fighting, keep trying, just thanking me. And I hate when people thank me when I don't end up getting the result I want. Promising to come when this is all over and give me a hug. It's a really shitty day.
Believe me, nobody wanted this more than we all did. We all need a win so bad right now over here. And we have been focused on him as our hopeful case for a long time. I didn't anticipate the heaviness of this, how personal a lot of these cases would be. I blame my wife and kids for starting something in the empty chest, but I clearly do have something in there. I have a heart. I do. And it does not like watching people die.
Hi, guys.
Hey, girl.
Hi. Mira, Titi, come here.
You guys went to the beach today?
Yes. No, I don't have yayay.
People got yayay?
Yeah, I'm helping people that have yayay.
It wasn't a good day, honey?
No, we lost the 58-year-old.
It's horrible.
How are you doing?
What are you doing?
You want
Was this a 58-year-old that was part of the staff?
One of the staff members was close to the family.
Let's see. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Bye.
Miami girl. Bye, babe.
Bye.
So quiet in here. Ugh. Silence is especially difficult at night because my husband always stay up till 4 watching CNN. And Derek, he was a night owl, so it was always life. Now it's just silence, deadening silence, deafening silence. Different. Derek always, because of his memory, his traumatic brain injury, he had to write everything down in these books. And this was his last thing that he wrote, to say, when the truth does not line up with the current narrative, people tend to reject it. They want to be corrupt. And then he signed that he had wrote that quote. And it was as if my son was speaking from the grave, because what he was saying is that people don't want to tell the truth because they're corrupt. Back in December or January, if he had told the truth, if President Trump had just told the truth that the coronavirus killed people, that is 5 times worse than the flu, I would not have went out of my house, period. Of course, my family would still be alive. If he had told the truth, they would be alive today. I've never been involved in my entire life with politics or to warn anybody or to have a say in any of it because I had my family, had my children, I had my husband of my dreams. We can't change what has happened. But that don't mean go sit down and shut up. This is sounding the alarm. Put that mask on and do your part. I can't help my husband and my son, but I can certainly tell the people in America, straighten up and look out for each other and stop this foolishness. Stop it. I can certainly, God spared me for this day to say that. I've never seen a dark time like this before.
Don't touch me! I think America will find its rhythm again. You know, we've been through wars. We've been through some pretty bad presidents, and we bounce back. We're all gonna find our way to be happy again. That's one thing about being American, is the pursuit of happiness, and that is what it really means to be an American. We all have the right to pursue happiness.
The one thing that I do know is that you have people that care. I thank God for those doctors and nurses because they're the real heroes in all of this.
All right, where are people? Where are my people? I am on the front lines of the coronavirus pandemic.
I am on the front lines of this pandemic, yes.
Has physical therapy been seeing him? Katie, can you put in a PT eval?
¿Algo que preguntarle al médico? ¿Algún problema? I want to look at the positive things that I did and the reasons why I sacrificed leaving my house and being away from my family and working all those hours. 6 IMCUs? COVID? Jesus Christ.
So wait, so how many COVIDs we have coming?
4 COVIDs.
I don't regret any part of having to put ourselves at risk the way that we have.
I don't think there's nothing special about it. You come to my hospital, you come into my ICU, and you're sick, I'm gonna do what it takes to help you out. Even if it means risking my own life.
The only thing I regret is I couldn't figure out a way to save them all.
Dr. Fraser got his COVID vaccine. Look this way.
You did it!
You did it, Rose!
You missed?
No, go!
You missed?
Thumbs up!
You missed? What did you miss? Feeling a little weird. Do I get a card or no? Not
Yes,
yet.
I get a regular
I want a
card.
sticker. And I
Yes,
want a sticker.
yes.
I really, that's the only reason I did this.
Make sure he gets. You're a sticker collector, huh?
I really didn't want to be left out.
The new strain of the coronavirus has now reached the Sunshine State.
Those variants a growing concern.
Those who already had the virus are at risk of getting it again.
The numbers are actually on the rise here in our state.
And the clock is ticking.
The positivity rate doubling yesterday.
Every indication that we have.
This is not over yet.